I said for everybody to be thinking of the time when they first met Sonny Boy and Tillie. Well, I've known Sonny Boy since the beginning of time, and
God, you're old.
I know. But one thing I remember growing up, Sonny, one of the very first things I remember.
Please don't embarrass me.
Yes.
Too late. Too late.
She's on a roll. It's a cake.
You know, there was a whole bunch of us growing up. And
11?
11 of us, at least, that we knew of.
12.
Probably. So I don't guess all of us were ever at the house at the same time, together at the same time.
7 of us were.
Yeah. But I remember one day, Mama must have been so exasperated with us, and there were just 5 or 6 of us in the living room, running everywhere. And Mama said, "You sit there, you sit there." And she placed you by the front door. She placed another one in the little couch. And you sit there, and you sit there, and you sit there. And when she turned around to look, you had gone out the front door. And I thought, oh my gosh, she's in trouble.
You'll never see him again.
We never saw you again, Sonny.
I don't remember that.
Of course you don't. You were traumatized. I was too.
Oh gosh, that's funny.
Ginny and Tillie, I remember.
I'm listening.
I remember the first time, or some of the first times I ever saw Tillie. Sonny was going to pick you up at Lafayette School after school.
No, it was another guy.
What do I know? But you would bring Tillie over to the house when we lived at
125 Clay?
283 Clay Avenue. You would bring her over to the house.
Ginny, your
You would
memory
run
is
in the
failing.
house.
I only went there once, and I met your dad for the first and only time.
Well, I remember seeing you there several times.
It was.
You said please don't bring her back.
She thought she'd snuck in.
She never came in the house.
They made me sit on the porch.
It was a good thing.
There wasn't room for you.
And you sit
No room
there.
at the end.
But I remember you had that old, maybe it wasn't old at the time, but it was an old, really dark blue Ford.
Yep.
Okay, but Tillie was in the car, and when you would go in to change clothes to look so handsome in your white shirt,
To go to work.
to go to work, in a tie,
Yeah.
and it wouldn't take you 5 minutes, but I would sit in the
Oh,
car
you
with
don't know how long it takes me now.
I know. Believe me. But I would sit out in the car with Tillie for those few minutes. And a lot of times Tillie would have some kind of needlework going on. And I thought she was the smartest thing to be doing all of that needlework. Tillie, that's what I used to think about.
Fast forward to say
Ginny 1, Tillie 0.
Sonny ought to tell that story on himself about the time he was real little and went to the bathroom and locked the door.
Oh, I'm not ashamed of that. We had this bathroom at the back of the house, right next to the porch, and it had a gate hook on the inside of it. And I went in there and peed, and I couldn't reach the gate hook. What I did was take the little pot and turned it upside down and stood on it to hook the gate hook. And then when the pot was full, couldn't turn it up. I couldn't reach the gate hook. And I cried and cried.
That sounds like a country song.
That's what's been wrong.